she was a very strong-minded person, a good friend. I remember when I first met her, um, she had just came to school, the beginning of the school year, and she told me, um, she had, I've been, sorry, it was the beginning of the school year, and I was walking around school, and I went to a school where there weren't many black people. So when somebody black was new to the school, you knew it. And everybody kept telling me, oh, you haven't met the new black chick yet? She's from Texas. Like, just all day long. Until lunch came, I finally seen her and met her. And, you know, we talked for a quick second, and that was it. Very next day, we came back to school and we talked again, and we just told each other, like, pretty much, I didn't think I was going to like you because I kept coming to school and everybody's like, oh, do you know Kiki, or have you seen Kiki? And we were just like, we told each other, like, I didn't think I was going to like you either. So we just became friends after that. She moved in with me and my mom. In the beginning of 12th grade year, she moved in with us. Her mom allowed her to move in with us. She kept running away from home. She didn't really like being at home that much because she didn't have the freedom that she wanted. But she didn't have the freedom at my house either. My mom made sure she was at church every Sunday. She didn't like church, but she still woke up, went to church. She's very kind, very aggressive. I remember one time we were walking down the street, and this is when she first moved in with us. She seen a white cat, and its ear is all broken. And somewhere she found a box, and she was like, we're taking this cat home. And I told her, I was like, we are not taking that cat home. My mom's not going to allow us to have any animals. You're tripping. She had her mind set. She got the cat, put it in the box, and brought the cat home. And she hid the cat inside of a shoebox in my room for like 2 days until the infected ears start getting bad or whatever. And I told her, you got to get rid of the cat. Like, it's starting to stink up the room. Like, and so she finally got rid of it. But she was definitely an animal lover, very kind to all animals. She had her own attitude, definitely had her own attitude. Like, her personality was her attitude. She didn't put up with nobody's BS. And her number one thing to say was, she's from Texas. She loved being from Texas. That's one thing. I remember when we first met, she was just like, I'm from Texas, and there's nothing like Texas food, or she was just all about Texas. And I told her, I was like, look, you're in Cali now, okay? California. Like, you're from Cali now. You've been here long enough. I don't want to hear about it no more. So she loves repping Texas. There was a time where we were younger, and we used to go out all the time. Like, my mom wouldn't let us go out, but we always went out. Like, our friends used to get together, hop out the window, normal teenager stuff, of the room, and just go out and party. One day she likes views. I know she likes views. One day she had got a car from one of these boys that were liking her, and she came and she was like, oh, come check out the new car I got. I was like, this new car? All right. She didn't know how to drive. I didn't know how to drive, but she made it to me, so I figured she knew how to drive. We get into this car, and we just drive all the way to L.A., and she ends up at this very nice view. There's this beautiful view. I don't even know where we're at, but she was sitting there staring at the view. She was very deep. Like, Assata loved to draw. She was definitely into anime. She loved drawing, like, her own little anime characters. I have a couple of pictures of hers that she drew or sketched once upon a time. She's a very great drawer. I would definitely say after we ended up at the, we always fought. We fought like two sisters in a cat bag. Like, we were horribly fighting because I was 1 year older than her, or I don't know. I think I was older than her, a year older than her, or she was a year older than me. But any other time we see each other, like, we'd always be fighting because one of us was older than the other.
Okay, so tell me, what do you think about, did you, in her 12th grade year, did you see any signs, when you think back on it, did you see any signs of mental health degradation, or like that her mental health was failing?
I wouldn't say I seen any signs, but I definitely knew she had, like, her own issues mentally. Like, it was definitely there.
And what do you think about, I don't know if you saw her Instagram chronicles. Did you get a chance to see her Instagram chronicles?
No, I did not get to see her Instagram chronicles.
Well, quite a few of them. The family have already taken quite a few down, but she basically documents her own demise her last year, and many of the videos were uploaded in one day. She would upload 30 videos, and she was documenting what happened to her mentally. Well then, okay, so what do you know about, what are your thoughts about the end?
To be honest, like, I just found out no more than maybe the beginning of last month, and I did not know anything. Like, last time I seen her, actually, she was a model. She was being a model, and she was in Texas. I didn't even know she had came back to California.
Right. Yeah, it turns out when Assata came back to Los Angeles, she was really insecure that she lost her job, and that, and then she had gained weight, and so she basically isolated herself from people. What do you think about that?
That sounds like her, and that's just horrible. Like, I wish she would have reached out to me.
Yeah, so, well, thanks. Is there anything else you want to say? So she's gone now. What are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are her being gone. We lost somebody really great, a really great person with a really amazing personality.
I hear you. Thank you for your interview, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye.